I'm Melissa, your free range psychic. Today is April the 2nd, if you can believe it, 2023. I am going to do a tarot reading with my guides on Alan Weisselberg. They wanted me to have a look at him again. I did a video on him May 29th, 2022, and they just wanted to do an update. And so if you want to look at that video and what I predicted or what the guides predicted, then go ahead. And it'll give you a perspective on this reading. I'm using the Gilded Tarot cards by Cyril Marchetti as usual. And we're going to have an oracle card from the Sacred Earth Oracle deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. Let's get into it. The subject card that my guides chose for Alan Weisselberg was this card, which is the Hangman. So here, Weisselberg he's caught. There's no way out for him. He's caught by his crimes, and as a result, here in the above card is the Eight of Swords. He's in Rikers, and at the moment, apparently he has gotten new lawyers. He was being represented by Trump lawyers, but suddenly he dropped them, so everybody's speculating what does that mean regarding his testimony, and is he going to flip? He went to Rikers for his own crimes, which was not reporting income that he got from Trump, and gifts, things like that, where Trump paid for the education of his children and paid his rent, and also his son was receiving those kinds of gifts from Trump. I think overall it was 17 counts of tax fraud, and he had to pay over $2 million in unpaid taxes. But he didn't flip on Trump. He took the responsibility. He fell on the knife for Trump. But now, having been in Rikers, I think he was incarcerated at the beginning of January. He's having second thoughts. It's a difficult environment, and obviously Rikers, especially for anybody, but he's 75, and he's got 5 months, so January, February, March, April, May, but possibly to get out sooner with good behavior. He's really had time to think about his loyalty to Trump and the possibility of getting out early, and on top of that, the threat of other charges that could be brought up, so that even if he got out, he might have to go back in again. So here he is in prison, and a horrible prison. Rikers, the environment, as far as I know, dealing with that situation, and having the choice to lessen his stay, but the dilemma of then having to betray Donald Trump. In the past, the Justice card, so justice is meaning, his trial, that his sentencing, justice was served to Alan Weisselberg. Underneath is the devil, so the devil is Trump, and everything that brought Weisselberg to this sorry state, all the temptation, the power, the greed, and this was, not just Trump's fault. This is Weisselberg falling into the seduction, the temptation fully, and then serving as Trump's representative, the one who is going to take the fall at the head of the companies, knowing where all the skeletons are buried, knowing all the deals, everything. This is his main man. And this is the seed of it all, the root of it all. In the future, here is Seven of Swords. So Weisselberg is leaving Rikers, perhaps getting out early, perhaps serving his full term. I think he may get out early, but this is him flipping with the threat of these other charges that could be dropped on him. He's finally being set free, but he's not entirely free here. There's these two swords remaining that could be used against him. The clarification card here is the Three of Pentacles. So this is what's going on behind the scenes. The district attorney's office trying to get him to flip, trying to make a deal with him trying to make a deal with them, with his attorneys, to finally be witness against Trump and shorten his sentence, and also the danger of future imprisonment. This is all going on right now. And the outcome card they showed me was this is Weisselberg walking away, even although he may be leaving Rikers early, possibly, if he decides to flip, which the cards are indicating he will, which is why he got new attorneys. This is him walking away with a heavy burden. This is all of the crimes, all of Trump's crimes, and all the ones that Weisselberg was aware of and participated in. It's a very heavy burden to bear as he continues on with his life, and the anger of Trump if he does flip, and the harm he's done with his family, carrying his family on his back. He's responsible for what has happened to them, the shame, of his actions. So he's carrying all of this heavy weight as he walks on through his life. It's still there, I think even if he goes free, he's not entirely free. I think that at any given time, the district attorney's office could grab him in and ask him more and more about, what happened whilst he was serving as, was it chief CEO or whatever his title was. I'm not sure, but he's always going to have this burden of having been involved with the bigliest criminal besides Putin, Donald Trump, the biggest never before in the world has there ever been a bigger criminal than Donald J. Trump. So that is my reading, and go back and look at the other one on May 29th of last year. I think it'd be interesting for you. We are going to switch now to the oracle card that my guides chose for us. And this card is Influence. Earthly meaning. Balance imagination and reality. Be cautious of giving undue influence to baseless assumptions. Distinguish between opinion and evidence. Be aware of false limitations. Put real effort into proving a doubt or fear wrong. Be open to new ideas and perspectives. But do your homework and ensure a claim can hold true in practice as well as in theory. Spiritual meaning. Only through the eyes of the soul can the true nature of your life, existence, and purpose be known. All of life flows through this one divine heart of creation. You have a purpose, a meaning, and a role to play in this great journey of life. It may be beyond the knowing of the physical world, but it is not beyond the knowing of your soul. Insight. Imagine boarding a sea vessel and setting off on a grand adventure into the great unknown. You have a fantastic crew, plenty of supplies, and you're looking forward to encountering countless new sights and sounds. You may return home with tantalizing tales. Perhaps you will find a pristine paradise to call home. There is a world of possibility awaiting you, and you are ready to embrace whatever comes your way. But how different would this journey be if you thought the world was flat? If every night you went to sleep worrying you might slip over the edge, never to return? How would it change your outlook? What would you do so differently? Would you dare leave sight of familiar shores, believing the earth wouldn't make it so, believing the earth was flat wouldn't make it so, but it would create false limitation and influence everything about your journey. Likewise, believing you are unworthy, unlovable, or incapable doesn't make it so. But be conscious of the thoughts, opinions, and values that are influencing your journey. Influence. At this point in the reading, I always remind people that I am available for personal readings, anything in the past life, anything in this life, anything in the future. I am a medium, and I love to introduce you to your guardian angels. And I forgot to mention that Trump has been indicted. Finally, we have been waiting for it for so long. Oh my gosh, justice is served. And more to come, guys, more to come. Okay, I love you. Have a great rest of your day, night, evening, however this finds you, whatever time. And I will be back next week. See you soon. Bye-bye.